Today marks 2 years since Parliament in Cape Town was gutted by fire. And not long after that, with that incident, Western Cape Police arrested a homeless man, Zandile Christmas Mafe, on charges of arson and terrorism. Last month, after several court appearances and the accused spending time in psychiatric facilities for assessments, the Western Cape High Court found the 50-year-old unfit to stand trial. Newzroom Afrika's Nasipi Sami reports.
On the morning of the 2nd of January 2022, South Africans watched helpless as the historic Parliament building went up in flames. A supposed homeless man, Zandile Christmas Mafe, was quickly identified as the prime suspect and was arrested shortly afterwards. But what followed was a legal battle that gripped the nation, the developments of which kept everyone at the edge of their seats. The court case against Mafe, who was charged with arson, housebreaking, theft and terrorism, has had numerous twists and turns. In December, the Western Cape High Court ruled that the alleged Parliament arsonist was not fit to stand trial due to his mental health condition. The 50-year-old status has been since reclassified from being a criminally accused person to a mental health patient.
Mr. Zandile Christmas Mafe is not capable of understanding the proceedings so as to make a proper defense. Now that I found what I found, the focus changed. Mr. Mafe is not treated as a criminal accused anymore. He's treated as a mental health patient. And everything should be done to ensure that he gets the best health treatment for the diagnosis that was made. Whether he agrees with it or not is of no moment to me. Our task is to ensure that the dignity of Mr. Mafe is respected and protected. For today and for the foreseeable future, Mr. Mafe be sent to the hospital section of Pollsmoor Prison, pending his placement in a psychiatric hospital.
Following the court's ruling, Mafe is temporarily remanded at the hospital wing of Pollsmoor Prison, where he is receiving treatment for his mental condition. The judgment marks a significant shift in Mafe's legal status.
He's been referred to Pollsmoor Prison Hospital section, and he will stay there until there is a bed available at a psychiatric facility, where he'll be referred from the hospital section of Pollsmoor to that facility. So far, I haven't heard the judge indicating which facility it will be. You'll remember that he highlighted that Mafe had challenges with going to Falkenberg. And also he indicated that he thinks it would be better for him to be sent to a facility closer to his home, which is Northwest.
However, Mafe's legal team plans to apply for leave to appeal in the coming months to challenge the report from the Fort England Psychiatric Hospital in the Eastern Cape, which affirmed Mafe's diagnosis of schizophrenia by a panel of specialists.
On 3 separate occasions, the person has displayed the attributes that are said in Section 77. He gives evidence in this court, and he gives evidence which is logical, which explains what motivated him, and he responds, he gives instructions. Remember, one of the things you have to check is whether he can give instructions to his lawyers. He does it in front of you here on the 2nd of November. It is very easy for the state to want, maybe not to want to hear the things that Mr. Mafe is saying here, which he obviously feels strongly about, to the extent that they are prepared to silence him, that he should not have his trial. He should not, these things must never be known.
In a dramatic turn of events, Mafe's rant in court in July took many by surprise, leading to a series of adjournments as his lawyers attempted to calm him down. During his outburst, Mafe told the Western Cape High Court that he intentionally set fire to the precinct.
I want that Parliament which I gain it, me, I gain it so that must move here. I want a life sentence of 25 years from now 2023 until after 2043. I'm not afraid of a life sentence.
Mafe's lawyers described his unexpected confession as a frustration on his part, as they prepared to discuss the psychiatric evaluation findings with him. The unexpected nature of Mafe's revelations added a new layer of intensity to an already complex case for his legal team.
Mr. Mafe has been so impatient that, look, rather than staying here, let me rather be convicted and be given a life sentence. Court must be satisfied first that the person is admitting all the elements of a crime. However, it's not a question of saying, oh, let us accept because now he is so emotional, he must therefore be sentenced. This is, in fact, it creates an emergency to obtain services of an expert to assess Mr. Mafe.
The accused is unable to follow court proceedings so as to make a proper defense. Section 79(4), sub D, capacity to appreciate wrongfulness and act in accordance. At the time of the alleged offense, the accused was unable to appreciate the wrongfulness of the act in question and unable to act in accordance with such appreciation of wrongfulness. The recommendation was, it is respectfully recommended that the accused be admitted as a state patient at Valkenburg Psychiatric Hospital to receive treatment and rehabilitation.
In March, Mafe's legal team still maintained that he was being used as a scapegoat to the parliamentary fire that gutted parts of the National Assembly on the 2nd of January 2022.
We know as a matter of fact, it's not him who committed that offense. People who are responsible for that are still roaming outside, and they are using Mr. Mafe because he's a poor man. But we respect law. Whatever law decides on, we will accept, but as a matter of fact, we know that we will still be left with an elephant in the kitchen.
For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Nasipi Same in Cape Town.